don't even know if this live is freezing or what. So I'll wait for people. Even though I can talk to myself as I'm talking to a screen right now, black screen. I'm too confident to talk to a black screen. I've worked on my confidence, by the way. I didn't just claim this shit overnight. I worked for it. But it seems like I'm freezing. That's how it looks as I'm looking at myself. But we'll just go on. Let me just check on the features, filters, features, whatever. I mean, I'm not looking for makeup. I'm not looking for extra eyes. Not looking for extra eyes. Nah. Retro. Let's see retro. Not looking for extra eyes, man. Yeah, nah, retro sucks. Nah, retro sucks. I'm just here for fun, by the way. And I'm waiting for people to come in so we can answer the question, who are you? Nah, I don't want no filter. These filters suck. Ugh. Radioactive X-ray, retro. Uh, these filters suck, man. So nobody's in the building. Wow. 2 minutes in, nobody's in the building. So should I talk to myself? Should I ask myself the question and answer? Because I want people to participate. Because this question has been asked a lot. Like a lot of philosophers have asked this question, and I don't think they gave the right answer. I'm not saying I do have the right answer. I'm just saying I can guide you to answering that question for yourself because I think I have the right answer for myself. I'm confident. I'm confident enough to say I have the right answer for myself. But where are the people, bruh? Not even the trolls are in here. Come on, man. Come on. Come on now. So I was just eating. I was hungry and I'm full. I'm full. Crazy how etymology works. Like words are crazy as shit if you think about it. Cause what do you mean fool? As in FOOL, and then there's fool FULL. You cannot decipher the words just by pronouncing them. You can only decipher the words in the context they used in. So I just said I just ate and I'm full. So you know the word through context. I'm talking about food, so you know which food I'm talking about. But those words are just the same thing. Like to your subconscious, if you think about it, to your subconscious, it's the same thing. Because your subconscious cannot decipher between fool and fool, because it literally hears the same thing. So how do you expect it to decipher? At least your logical brain, which is your left brain, your flight fights brain, can decipher the difference because it's logical. It can be like, no, it's not that fool because he's not using that context. English is tricky, yo. English is tricky, but it's not just English. It's what comes out of our mouthpiece. This is very powerful. That's why they say affirm and stuff. It's not about English. English ain't that powerful. Your mouthpiece is powerful because it's an expression of your inside world. You can express your brain through your mouth. So your mouthpiece is important than words. People think words are important. Words are important, but only for a certain extent. But what is important is your mouthpiece. It's an extension of your brain. It's an extension of your feelings. You couldn't express your feelings if it wasn't for your mouth. she couldn't tell me she loves me if she couldn't express it with just her mouth. Okay, body language goes to a certain extent. I could tell she loves me through her body language. But she had to tell me for the first time that she loves me. That's when I was like, oh, you really love me? Because the body language, I was sort of in the middle. I knew she loved me, but I wasn't sure. So body language is also a form of expression. But your mouthpiece, it just finalizes the art of expression. So words are important, but not as important as your mouth or tongue. The tongue as your sword. So use it. If you use it right, it will sort of pierce through reality and create you a reality that's blissful. As far as you think, as far as blissful is to you. But if you use your tongue in the wrong words, your reality will be after you'll pierce through your reality in the wrong ways, and that will come crashing on you because it's your world. The simulation is not a simulation simulating you. It's matrices, not a matrix. It's a matriarch that got hijacked into matrices. It used to be a matriarch world. Now it's this eluded Luciferite matrix. That's why it started as an original. Now it's a descent or a replicate. That not originally a descent, but a replicate of a descent that this whole world. So that's why there's the series, the originals, and then there's the originals, and then the vampires that were side by the originals. It's this world and then the fake world. That's why I call it matrices. If they didn't build on the matrix, you could tell from the get-go that this is not it. But they built this matrix, this fake Luciferian matrix on the matrix. That's why I call this the matrixes. I hope this is not glitching, cause I'm dropping buzz. Let's get on topic, dog. Let's get on topic. So who are you? I remember a day where I was in class and a teacher asked this question to all of us. I think it was a group of like 42 or 41 students. He was like, guys, I need to ask you a question. Who are you? And don't say your name, because your name is not you. It doesn't define you. 2 years in the future, which is right now, I think I do have an answer to that question. But I won't spoon feed you, I will just give you cues to your own answer. My answer to the question is my answer. It's mine. So he was like, who are you? Not even a single student, including myself, had the answer to that question. Who are you? Now I'm like, it was yesterday, I was sitting and thinking, and it took me only 0.9 seconds to answer it. And the numbers are not accurate, but I'm just like specifying how quick it took me to answer the question rather than in class, which he gave us like 20 minutes, and everybody was just trying to answer the question, but they couldn't though. So I was thinking yesterday, who am I? The first thing that came to my mind, it was like, my name by the way is Mohau. So like, my name, I am Mohau because that's my name. And I was like, no, I'm not Mohau because I'm not the only Mohau. I know like a lot of Mohaus. I came around a lot of Mohaus in my lifetime. So my name is not only mine, even though it's my name. but it doesn't define me because it's just an identity that's not just mine. So like, if I'm not my name, then who the fuck am I? At a Q&A sticker, the best movie pack, movie snack combination. Fuck that. So like, if I'm not my name, then who the fuck am I? My age. I'm I'm how I'm 20. That's how a lot of people identify themselves, as they name, the age, their personality. I was like, if it's changeable, why should it be my identity? If it's changeable, why should it define me to the point that it is me? If it's changeable, because in just a month I'm turning 21. My age is changing, so it's not stagnant, and who I am is grounded. It's not my name. My name, that's like, my name doesn't define me. It's just the sound that you make to catch my attention. So I was like, who the fuck am I? In that like 0.9 seconds, I was like, who am I? I'm not my name. I'm not my age. I'm definitely not my personality, because my name and my age, same category with my personality. Because when you introduce yourself, for myself, when I introduce myself to a girl, I'm like, yo, girl, my name is Mohao. I'm 20 years from now. I'm turning 21 next month. I'm fun, loving, funny, caring, charismatic. It's in the same category, name, age, personality. So I went to my personality. I was like, I wasn't always an introvert and extrovert at the same time. I remember a time in my childhood where I had a completely different personality. I was quiet. I wasn't always an ambivert. I wasn't. I was quiet in my childhood. So I remembered that time, but now I'm an ambivert. It depends on the person. If I'm close to you, you will see an outgoing personality of myself. But if I don't know you, I'll gatekeep my personality. I'll show you aspects of myself. I have layers to my personality. So it's like, my personality is not me. Because I feel like this personality that I have right now will change in the future. So that's not who I am. It's just something that I possess in this current moment in time. I just got annoyed. I think it took me 0.9 seconds. Every second I had like quick thoughts. My brain just works in a different way. I swear, it was way too quick how I answered the question and how I got to this process that I'm just going through with you right now. I'm just making it slow right now so you can digest, so you can see how I wrote my answer, but it was like just so quick. It was like, and I got the answer. But my answer is not your answer, just like how you don't believe in the same stuff that I believe in. You believe in your beliefs, and I believe in my own beliefs. What works for me and what works for you works for you. So I'm only guiding you, holding your hand to a destination. We're working on a destination. That's all you need to know. Your destination might not be my destination, but we're working on a destination. I'm holding your hand, spiritually so. Because we've been separated, you might be on the other side of the world. So I'm not my personality, I'm not my name, I'm not. Who am I? Who am I? Who am I? Not my personality. I'm not my name. My whole life I thought I'm just Mohao, 20 years old. Fun loving, charismatic, funny. But that's not who I am because that's changing. So like if it's changing, that's the key word. Changing. Who am I is changing. So if it's changing, the answer to that is changing. It's not stagnant. It's changing. It's a changing answer. So if it's changing answer, I might be the guy. I might be identified as the guy with dreadlocks right now. A girl comes across me in public and they be like, I like the guy with dreadlocks. They identify me with dreadlocks. So I might just go bald tomorrow. I can be identified as the guy that is bald. So it's changing. The answer to who are you is changing. So if it's changing, how do you answer the question? How do you answer a question that has different answers almost every day? Because let me give you this example. Not every day, almost every minute, the answer to who you are changes. Let me give you this example. I go out in my car. I come across road rage. The next person that's angry with me on the road, I just identify him as this guy that's like crazy mad right now. His face is red. Identify him as that. But he didn't wake up as the guy that's angry. No. It's something that shifted. So this answer to the question, who are you, always changes. It always changes. He just snapped at it. He didn't wake up and said, today I'm gonna be angry. I'm going to start some road rage. He didn't wake up like that, no. He just got gravitated to that identity as the guy that's angry. So it's forever changing. So to answer that question, who are you? This is how we answer it. This is how we just sum the whole thing. Who are you is an everyday answer. This is how I'd answer it. Who am I? Who am I is not my identity. It's what is outside my identity. But it's also my identity because I can be seen as this YouTuber that talks about spiritual stuff. That's who I am, and in that context, in that identity. But that's not truly who I am. Who I am is outside that identity, but you can sort of stick that the spiritual YouTuber to that. But who I am is beyond identity. It's beyond identity. Identity is just so in the box. I'm just the kid out the box. But identity is in the box. It limits the answer to the question. Because you could say I'm the guy YouTuber that's a YouTuber, spiritual YouTuber, but to my mom, I'm her son. So different identity. See, identity is restriction. Identity is restriction. So you're restricting the answer to the question who you are if you put identity to the answer to. So to answer that question, who are you? I would say I am nothing and everything. What do I mean when I say I'm nothing and everything? two words, just two words, nothing and everything sums up the whole thing. Um, I was born into this world in a clean slate. I didn't have locks. I didn't have a name. I didn't have an identity. I was just a baby. I didn't even know where I was at. Hospital, earth. Didn't know my mom. I didn't know what a mom is, a dad is. I was in a clean state at that point in time. So I was nothing. So that is what nothing is. And then one day I wake up. I'm in the first grade. First grade. I'm preparing for school. Like, when did we start this? When did I acquire everything that I have? Like the uniform, the school uniform I'm wearing, the clothes I'm wearing, my parents. Like, when did this start? So that was who I was at that time. So that's when you was given everything from nothing, because you started off with clean slate. So to answer it, I am, without like actually restricting yourself with identity. That is identity. Identity is part of everything, because your name, your driver's license, your ID, your girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, your TVs, your possessions, your house. That's everything that you have. That you say, this is mine. This defines my identity because of ego. So, let's just, because saying you are, your name is diabolical. So that's why I used the word everything to answer the question, who are you? I'm nothing in it, everything, because I was once nothing, now I'm everything. And I can go back to nothing. I can lose it all and build it up again. So I'm nothing and everything. That's how I'd answer the question. Who am I? Nothing, and I'm everything. And just saying that, people would take you to a mental hospital. I can imagine somebody like being on a date and they ask them, "Who are you?" And they're like, "I'm nothing and I'm everything." So my advice is to not answer the question like that, but just from today, just know that you are nothing and everything. That's the answer to your question. That's forever changing, but you being nothing and everything doesn't change, because you have everything and you can lose everything and be left with nothing. And if you have nothing, you can build from the ground up and have everything. So everything and nothing is always there, even though states keep on changing. Life keeps on changing. Everything and nothing is always there. So to answer the question, I am everything and nothing. I think I'm gonna end this live. I don't want it to be super long. I was talking to myself, so if people watch this after I recorded it, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Love y'all. Sign out.